Hello, and welcome to the Kitty Cat Lane. My name is Lane, and today I'm going to be talking through my process of doing an easy turnaround or full body reference sheet for a character. This is Thulia. She's my persona. She's a bunny dragon hybrid. I've posted a video of her here before when I was redesigning her from being just a bunny to her hybrid self. So if you'd like to check that out later, I'll leave a link to that video in the description. But when I redesigned her, I drew her proportions more like I would draw human proportions, and I wasn't really a fan of it. I liked the way I drew her proportions when I first made her as a rabbit, so I made sure when I sketched her out this time I got the proportions more how I wanted them. I started off getting a basic sketch of her in a 3/4 angle since that's how I'm most confident drawing my characters. Then I used the symmetry tool on a second layer to get the front view mapped out. Look, you gotta work smarter, not harder. I don't care if the symmetry tool is cheating. It's not. It's not cheating. But anyway, besides the point, I also changed the size of Thulia's horns because the way I had drawn them last time didn't really make sense. I think these little horns are cuter and I don't have to worry about it actually working or not. They just work. I then did an easy little trick for the back view. I copied and pasted the front view and left the silhouette while I made minor changes to create the backside without having to guess the proportions. I didn't spend too long on it though, since I knew I would be doing the real thing with the line art in the front view. At this point, I was feeling pretty good about the way things were looking, but I needed to make sure that the front view matched the proportions of the first drawing I did. So I created some lines to use as size reference for the bigger chunks of the body and adjusted things as needed until it matched up well enough. This was not supposed to be a perfect turnaround for animation or anything. It's just mainly to get her proportions and coat pattern finalized and shown clearly for my future art of her. If I was aiming to make a seamless turnaround, I probably would have made her tail more straightened out so it would be easier to draw her from all angles, as well as probably making her stare straight ahead instead of looking at the viewer, regardless of what position she's in. I also ended up readjusting the size of her legs because once I started drawing the line art, I realized they just looked off to me. They were weirdly small for the look that I was going for, so I messed around with the sketch until it looked right before going back to finish up the line art. I then had to match the proportions of the front view to the 3/4 view's newly adjusted leg size. After I was satisfied with the line art for those two, I used that front back trick again to get that back view done more officially. The tail was really annoying me, so I just got it looking good enough and I left it. At that point, I left my art alone for a day or two, and when I came back to it, I knew I wanted to add a side view and make a few touch-ups to the rest of the art. I made the reference lines and was able to get the side view done pretty smoothly even though it was a later addition. So, here's Thulia. I'd like to make another drawing of her soon with her outfit and some more detail work, but for this reference art, I just wanted to use flat colors with simple line art, just for a clean and clear look. Sorry if my voice sounds a little different from how it usually does. I was kind of sick last week and didn't end up making a video. I don't have an official set schedule that I have publicly agreed on, but I do try to post videos about every Saturday, but I just didn't get one out last week. I wasn't feeling up to it. And this video might be pretty short, but I wanted to get something out since I'm pretty sure this coming week I'm not going to have anything either because I'm going to be out of town and I just don't think I'll have time to do anything. But I'm thinking I might try to use the community tab to share some art. Obviously, not any videos, but just some pictures of my art. I've been wanting to use it since I can, but I don't know. It's different. I've not used it yet, and it makes me nervous. But I hope my voice hasn't sounded weird and annoying or distracting. But anyway, I just want to thank you all so very much for taking a walk down the kitty cat lane with me, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.
And here's the secret kitty of the day. Bye.